All right. Another vlog of my day off. It is 3, I think. I can't tell cuz I turned off my vehicle. But no yeah, how you guys doing today? I am going through stuff. Well, of course, who isn't going through stuff? But it has been a good weekend with family. Just work and then I mentioned this in the last vlog that it was my grandma's um I guess this is the weekend that she died, and exactly yesterday was her exact date, 3 years from today's, and my family has been coping um better, I would say, and everything is fine. We're gonna talk about that emotion. The emotion today, we're gonna talk about loss. It is an emotion we'll get to today, so let's come with me to a hike. Well, I am hiking in the hills, so obviously it's gonna be a bit windy. Um, we're in the midst of a lot of traffic, so give me 1 second. This bypass is honestly pretty scary since obviously um, you can't see where the vehicles are coming. But I'm gonna get my gimbal out. Hopefully it stabilizes my recording. So it is windy, so I am aware of that. So my hair is gonna be kind of wonky. So I'll be right back and set up the gimbal. All right. I mean, I think you could barely see me. Kind of too dark, to say the least. But here I am. You know, really puts in perspective how small you really are compared to all this. Especially since main topic we're gonna talk about is loss. I don't have scripts for these videos because usually it's everything's off the dome. I try to speak what's on my mind and my through my experiences. So my experience through loss has been really in shambles, I would say. I mean, you guys already heard about my experience with loneliness, how I'm coping with that, with getting out of a relationship. But now it's more on the familial side. It's about let me see if I could get a bit closer and sit down. It's more about um, family loss, the loss of a loved one, and how much time will it smither for you to realize that they are really gone. And nobody wants to think of that. I really, especially when I was thinking about how I reacted, because everything just happened so sudden. I didn't want to believe that a person that important was gone out of my life, and seeing how everything reacted, because I took care of my grandma. I would say my whole family did, but at least my mom, my whole at least household family did. I I basically how the reaction was like, hey, I'll raise my hand. I'll give up my room um, for my grandma, and we lived pretty, I would say, comfortable where I was staying because we lived up in basically the suburbs of Menlo Park. So just having her basically imagine this, but in a smaller scale. And my grandma loved nature. We love going on walks, and overall just having the family over each day, each weekend at least, brought a sense of we probably are doing the right thing. But obviously, things happen, and the aftermath of loss is really detrimental as well because it really puts in perspective of how people react at the time of crisis. So with my grandma, I see less of my family. Um, especially with my mom. She's been openly fighting with, her siblings, practically my aunts and uncles, which, don't get me wrong, she has the right to, especially since the fact that she's the youngest, so she got in a lot of pressure. And my grandma was is I would say is the strongest woman I've ever gotten to meet. I would like to say that Michelle Mouton is, the best woman out there, but obviously my grandma's up there as number one. Michelle Mouton number two. No disrespect, but dealing with all that abuse. I mean, it's not a one case scenario. A lot of family deals with abuse. A lot of especially grandparents. You don't know what what's going on. You just see a small piece of their life, especially through your parents and through them. Through talking experiences. Like, for example, I never really gotten to know my grandpa, and that death hit a year before, and I had no reaction because I obviously heard a bunch of evil stuff from him. That's why I say my grandma's one of the strongest women I know, because she stuck with him for a while before leaving him. So dealing with loss in general is hard. It's especially with someone you're really close. I mean, I've already said this before, but the matter of the fact is, you know, you're not alone in those circumstances. And I've realized that for me, my circumstance was different, but you have friends, you have people who care about you, dealing with the same emotion as you are. Empathy is an emotion we're slowly losing, sadly, especially with our politics. That is a very, you see the empathy of people just through the discussion, since we are a number in our government, and people don't realize that we are more than just a number. We're a voice. We are someone who applies pressures when needed, and especially now with everything going on, we need to apply that pressure, no matter the fact of whatever we're dealing with. I mean, we all could push through it no matter what, and it is a strong emotional loss. And I've seen a lot of people come and go, and that's why I'm doing this. Just talking off the dome, and it's nice. It's nice with this scenery. I mean, it is a little bit windy, so hopefully the mic captures everything I've said. So I want to know how you guys are doing. You guys okay? Um, like and subscribe. Really don't want to push it. Haven't said that, so I appreciate you guys, and this helps me speak out of what I want to do. So I really appreciate you guys, even if it's just one person watching. So I'll talk to you guys later. Um, this was my day off, but you know everything will be okay, and you will be okay, and I'll be here for you, even if I'm just one small person with a voice. But you are amazing. That's all I gotta say. Um, catch you guys in the next one.